When I started Leonard Ryden Burr, my grandmother was a realtor for years in Winston-Salem, and the one thing that my grandmother wanted to know when she asked me what firm did I select, she said, did you interview with Curtis Leonard's firm? It was never Leonard Ryden Burr to her, it was Curtis Leonard Real Estate. She's always had an admiration for him, and she's told me some funny stories about him over the years, including the one about Curtis's first day on the job. She was working at Helms Parish, and she was in the front office. She was on phone duty at the time, or the agent on duty. And she said, and the door swung open, and in walks this 27-year-old, just dressed to the nines. She always says, her little tone of voice, she says, that Curtis Leonard, he always knew how to dress sharp. And then she'll look me up and down and say, surely you went home and changed before you came over here. She always brings that up to make the point that I need to be dressing more like Curtis Leonard if I want to own the company. So today I actually put a dress shirt on.
I have only been in this business a couple of years. Curtis is somebody who knows everything about real estate and about houses in this town, and it's been so helpful knowing him, and he's so generous with all of his knowledge and his time and his skills, and it's really helped me and made me feel more confident just having him in my corner.
Congratulations, Curtis. Couldn't think of a finer guy to receive this honor. You've been in real estate for almost 200 years, and we are so excited that it's finally your time. Couldn't think of a better partner. I appreciate everything you've taught me over the years. I've enjoyed getting to know you better, especially as an owner of the company now, and I really appreciate it.
Before I was in real estate, I used to run into Curtis a lot, and I always thought, you know, he seems really cool, and that seems like a really easy, fun job. And one time after probably a whole bunch of drinks, he was like, Carolyn, have you ever thought about going into real estate? And I was like, no, I mean, you know, you have to know math, and he's like, no, you do not need to know math. Like, you really don't. So I took the test, and it turns out you need to know math. What Curtis did is that he made, when you're really good at something, you make it look easy. And he made this super fun, hard job look really easy. And he tricked me into going into it, but I thank him for that, and he's the best.
So I have known Curtis since year 2010 when I first started as an agent. I went back to work after my kids had gotten into high school, and Curtis was the partner then and still is. I think he's been in real estate since he was about 5, and it's just been his life ever since I've known him. He's just a pleasure to be around. He doesn't, he doesn't stand out in the room, but when he speaks, people listen. And he's just still really passionate about being an agent and being involved in real estate. He's very willing to work with new agents and help them get started and established. In fact, just this past fall, I had him come out to a house that was a much older house than I'd ever listed before to get his advice on what was important about showing and what was important about including and trying to price it properly. Because it was an over 100-year-old house and I had never done that before.
Throughout, I've been in real estate for 4 years now, and he's been very helpful. I'm amazed at his knowledge of houses. It seems like every house in Winston-Salem he has some general knowledge about. So anytime that I have something in Winston-Salem, I always ask him questions, know a little bit more about the history, and see if he's ever bought or sold or had any transactions on that property.
I have worked with Curtis since, as a new agent, 1995 at Graham and Bowles Properties. And one of my first memories of Curtis was when he came to my door one day, and there he was, a top producer already making his way, and he asked me to go with him to measure property. And it was really a great chance for me to be introduced to the way that things needed to be done properly. Curtis' integrity and honesty has always been impressive, and I think is one of the reasons that our company has done so well, because that is the top of mind for all of us, and the leader of that is, of course, Curtis. So
it's a thrill to be with Leonard Reidenberg Real Estate and have such a great mentor. Curtis is just a cornerstone in the marketplace for years and years, and we appreciate him and all the work he's done.
He's also just someone that's easy to talk to. If I need to ask him something non-real estate related, he is nice enough to listen to me. Several agents listened to me ask him how to order a martini correctly the other week because I wanted to learn.
He deserves this. He loves this industry. Anything he does, he gives it all he's got. So when he was president of WSRAR, when he was on any committee, he takes that to heart, and he really pays attention and thinks about what should and shouldn't be done, and always voices his opinion in a very nice but firm way.
It's been a real pleasure to be a part of the Leonard Reidenberg team that I joined in 2014. But before that, we had plenty of wonderful, fun memories at the Graham and Bowles property shareholder meetings. And those memories will stay between me and thee.
He also shows his passion for North Carolina. He knows the history, and he truly knows every house in Winston-Salem, and I learn so much from him every day. It's history, it's ownership, it's a boundless knowledge about real estate, and I'm so grateful to work for him, to learn from him every day, and to call him my friend.
You watch his interaction with the team here, and you can tell that he's very invested in this place, in his people, in what he's built, in his time in real estate, and he wants everybody to be successful. He wants not only his baby, Leonard Reidenberg, but also he wants Tyler Redhead McAllister to be successful as well. And
before coming to Leonard Reidenberg, I interviewed at 8 firms. I realized that once I came to Leonard Reidenberg, it felt like home, and definitely the ownership is part of that, and Curtis has made a great environment for work life and just having fun and getting together and keeping everybody engaged. Curtis is a wealth of knowledge in the triad real estate market. It's just insane the amount of information that he can store in his brain, and can tell you anybody who's lived in any house and where they moved to next and how long they were there and what they paid for it in 1984, and it's just insane all the things that he can remember.
Been in the business for 3 years, and a huge part of me getting into this and joining Leonard Ride & Burr was the reputation that I heard about Curtis Leonard all over Winston-Salem. He's friends with a lot of people that I know and that I grew up with, and never meeting him and joining LRB, I knew it was the best option that I could do to join the best in the business in this profession.
Curtis has been a great mentor of mine from the day I started. He always had open door policy. I'd walk in his office and say, "Hey, what do you think of this house?" And he'd always know the house. And or I've got this situation that's come up, and he'd always know what to do and get me settled back down. And also, he's just funny as hell. I always try to sit next to him at the meetings, because you have to be close enough to hear all the stuff he says under his breath. But it's always super funny, always spot on.
Any appropriate funny stories?
I need to think about it. They're all inappropriate sometimes. He's just funny, and his humor is just spot on, and like he's witty and just always know what to say. Besides that, he's an amazing cook. That's his great passion of his. He taught me a lot. Big things, little things. Just, he's an amazing friend.
Curtis, I just wanted to say how proud of you I am for this accomplishment. When we came together as business partners in 2019, I knew I was teaming up with the best, but this award and recognition certainly validates my original beliefs in you as a business partner. Curtis, your charm and charisma and personality and desire for every one of our agents to be successful is contagious and infectious, and for that I'm grateful. You've got a wonderful organization you built from the ground up, and most certainly are the rock star that we all believe you to be.
11 years ago, I came to work at LRB, and I truly don't think that Curtis thought I stood a snowball's chance of making it in the business. But he gave me the chance. He gave me the opportunity. There was no way that he could know that this guy that was older than he was could be successful in business. But at 58, I entered the business, and I'm now 69, and it's the best thing that I have ever done as my encore career. And I can't thank you, Curtis, enough for the opportunity.
I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. There are a lot of stories I can tell. I've seen the ups and downs of real estate, but there's one thing I remember Curtis always said: price overcomes all objections. And that holds true for houses, cars, anything you're negotiating. Thank you very much, Curtis.
So in 2017, my partner and I went to have lunch with Curtis down the street. I had a bubbling under interest in getting into real estate rather than spending about $150,000 on a nursing degree. And 5 minutes after meeting Curtis, I had a job offer, and I had a ton of self-confidence about being able to be successful in real estate. And to say that Curtis has influenced me is an understatement, to say the least. He's literally changed my life, and for that I thank him immensely. He completely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He's definitely in my personal Hall of Fame.
Curtis, congratulations. This is really overdue, this award for you. As a young agent 10 years ago, you took me on my first listing appointment. I've watched you mentor countless other agents that have come through the Triad and through Leonard Ride & Burr. I can't think of a more deserving recipient of this award. So thank you for all you've done for our firm and for the MLS in general.
Curtis, congratulations. I can't say enough about what you've done for me over the years in building the business that I have, and working underneath you has been a real honor. And if anybody deserves this award tonight, it's you.
Congratulations on the Hall of Fame. Yeah. So Couldn't go to anybody better. Your longevity in the industry just shows that your dedication to your craft is well received, and your Hall of Fame nomination is well deserved.
That's a tough job to stay invested that long, and congratulations to you and everything you've done in this industry over your 30-plus years in it.
All right, well, congratulations, Curtis. Can't think of anybody who deserves it more than you.
Congratulations, Curtis, on all of your real estate achievements. You're on the Hall of Fame now.
Congratulations, Curtis, on the election to the Hall of Fame. Without a doubt, you are deserving, and certainly appreciate all that you do for us, and me personally.
Congratulations, Curtis. We're all so proud of you.
Congratulations, Curtis. Well deserved.
So truly, Curtis, there's no one more deserving. Congratulations. We're so excited it's you.
Congratulations to Curtis. I think you couldn't have picked a better person.
Congratulations, Curtis. Thank you for everything.
Congratulations, Curtis.
Congratulations on this great honor.
Congratulations, Curtis, much deserved.
Congratulations, Curtis.
Best to you, Curtis.
I love you, mean it. Thank you.